Now, I didn't plan on uploading a video today, but with the news that's just dropped, I think we had to. Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here, and I didn't plan on making this video today. I didn't plan on uploading to the channel today. There will be uploads throughout the weekend, but some new news has dropped. We do have a mini beta, I suppose you could say. We have a beta now for PES 2022. It's an online performance test though, so when you hear the word beta, don't read into it too much. There is one game mode, 4 teams. There's less content in this than what would be in a demo, I imagine. There's usually more teams in a demo. So don't look into it like that. I didn't get to play too much of this. I played a few games, so I'll give my opinion on that. It is only on PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, and the Xbox One. I played it on the Xbox One. I'm a PC player. It was different. Definitely different. It isn't out on PC, which is a shame. It's a crying shame, actually. I would have loved to have got to get my hands on it on PC, but this must be the way they can get it out to us. Now, I think it runs until the 8th, which means you're going to have plenty of time with this. You're going to have plenty of time to get a few games in. You can only play against other opponents online, which I found a bit frustrating because I didn't really want to test Fuma against another opponent online, so that was a little bit frustrating. But like I say, I played 4 or 5 games. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I will note that on Xbox One, it felt more sluggish. It didn't feel as clean. I don't have as good of a TV compared to the monitor. And it didn't look very good. The graphics weren't good. They didn't look good. I mean, it's not next gen. It might look different on PlayStation. I don't think this test is for the graphics, though. I don't think we're getting anywhere near true to form of what the graphics are going to be. I don't think this is that test. There was some nice little nuances, like the shirts, the way you select your team now. I thought that all seemed more streamlined and clean. I actually really like that. It's crazy that we brought out the video yesterday of what to expect, and then we got this today. I did enjoy quite a lot of it though, I must admit. The gameplay was very different. Now, it was weird for me because I was using an Xbox controller for the first few games. I used the usual PES controls. They've changed a bit as well, so bear that in mind. Go and check your controller settings beforehand. Now, I play usually the alternate style. I play like FIFA, you know, beta shoot. That's just what I'm used to, and it was a little bit weird at the start. I must admit, I did struggle, played a few games, and didn't get the greatest of results, although I did manage to score. I did notice, though, goalkeepers were still ridiculous. Goalkeepers were maybe more ridiculous. I played a game against a guy who played as Barcelona. I think he had about 12 shots, and I think about 10 of them were on target. He scored 1. My goalkeeper was just saving them left, right, and centre. So goalkeepers still seem to be a little bit of a problem. But early signs, the gameplay was nice. It seemed pretty fluid. The animations were pretty decent. The collisions seemed better, albeit not noticing too much. But if I'm not noticing too much, that tends to be the thing that they have improved. But I couldn't really tell much from it. It seems like that this beta is there to find stability online. And that's kind of what we're going to get from this beta. That's what the beta is there for. And it feels, yeah, you know, it's an online performance test. And that's kind of what it felt like. I don't actually think that the game, when it is released, is going to be that much like this. I did notice, though, not as much referee problems, but you can't press. Or at least I couldn't press. You can't teammate press like you used to, and it's weird trying to get used to that, because when you're so used to, for me it would be the B button, holding down B to get your teammate to press while you put yourself in position to block the ball. Yeah, defending was hard. Defending was lackluster. It's a good job I couldn't record any footage because it was on the Xbox. But go and play it yourself. It's free. Completely free. If you've got an Xbox or PlayStation, go and download it now. Let me know down below what you thought about the beta and your opinions. But again, let's not judge it too much. I don't want people to come out and start being arsey and having that mindset of, this is what the game's going to be, because I don't actually think that the game is going to be like this. I think this is a very, very early build, and if anything, I felt like the game was pretty fluid. I felt like the gameplay was pretty fluid. If it graphically looks like that when it comes out, I'll be a little bit worried, but I judged it on the gameplay, and the server was fine. I had 0 lag. I don't know what servers are like normally on Xbox, but the server was absolutely fine. I played 3 or 4 games, no lag whatsoever, and I'll play a couple more, but I think for me at the moment, I'm ready to have a better experience than what we got. But in terms of fluidity, game fluidity as well, it was good fun The new defending, it looks like there's going to be new defending in this one. I hope they do push back in the teammate pressure. I think we've all learnt that for several years now on PES. So it was really weird not to be pressing B to pressure the opposition player on the ball and then try and block out where he was going to pass it. That was strange. That was a strange feeling. But no, it felt good. It felt good. I didn't notice too much of a difference. And you guys might feel the same when you play it. It's good fun, but again, let's remember, it's an online performance test. I think that tells you it. We're saying beta, but it's a little bit clickbait. It's not really a beta. It's probably for them to test servers more than anything. So I think we do have a very, very early build of the game. It was nice that the stadium had no fans in it. That was a nice additive. Maybe that's something that they're going to put in the game this year. We don't know. The stadium looked good. To what you could see graphically, the chants were all right. They weren't really for me, but it was not. It seems like they're trying to build a bit of a different atmosphere in the game than they were before. So you know, that's all right. Certain players did feel good as well. Quadrado, I played with Juve mainly, and he was rapid down the wing. He was really good to use, and Ronaldo is as good as you'd expect. Messi, very, very good with his footwork. So, I don't know. You guys check it out. I just wanted to put the video out. It's going to be short and sweet. But, yeah, give me your opinions. Again, let's go easy on the game a little bit here. When we get the true demo, then we can maybe look into this a little bit deeper. But online performance test, it kind of says what it is on the tin, doesn't it? I think they're more than anything just testing the servers. Thank you very much for watching, boys. If you're new around here, hit subscribe if you want some Master League content on the channel and some other PES content. As we start to build up now to PES 2022, there'll be more content like this where we talk about PES 2022 more and more. Take it easy. Take care. I know I'm hatless. I will see you in the next one.